Rick, with the way Kobe White was playing in the first half and the way you guys were defending, what was key to you in turning things around at halftime and being better on that end of the floor?
Just the understanding that their team is going to keep attacking. They're going to keep coming. They have a group of guys with an indomitable will to compete. They've caught a lot of teams off guard. They've come back from big deficits like they did against Toronto 2 nights ago, whatever it was. And, White's a guy that can go for 40. We've seen it. So, after he had 20 in the first 12 minutes of the game or whatever it was, or the first 9 minutes he played or whatever it was, we did better. A lot of them were transition. And the game has changed now to where, when 5 guys are running at you, you can't be looking for your man. You got to go get the nearest man, and you got to help a teammate get that nearest man, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And we did better there. But that team's playing hard. They're playing free with no cares in the world, and they're very, very dangerous.
That's a career high in scoring for Aaron Nesmith. What to you ignited that, and what allowed it to, be as good as he was today?
I thought he was just really solid the entire game. He got off to a good start. I think he saw the ball go in the basket early. And then, he's reading the game better than he ever has. His running is really good. He's able to get some easy transition buckets mixed in. He's not just a one-dimensional three-point shooter, and defensively, he's one of our best guys. So really happy for him. He's getting a big chunk of minutes right now with Mathurin out, and we needed it tonight.
What's been your assessment of how Jarris has played these last 2 games with some rotation opportunity?
I like the way he played tonight. Decided not to go with him in the second half because I just felt we needed to tighten things up a little bit. He got unlucky. He happened to be in there when White went crazy, so he's a big minus. But on looking at how he played, the shot he hit at the end of the first quarter was an enormous shot, and he's come a long way professionally. Lloyd just asked him if he'd be interested in playing in the Mad Ants game tomorrow, just to sharpen up his game, and he said, "Yeah, sure." So he's going to play with Mad Ants game tomorrow at 12:30, which is awesome, and that just shows a lot of growth in a lot of areas, So. But I've been very impressed, over the last really 2 months, his readiness, the way he prepares himself, all those kinds of things.
I'm going to go back to what you said about Aaron. You said he's reading the game better than he ever has before. I guess how so? What is he seeing and processing maybe that he hasn't?
Well,
that he's doing better at?
Some of it's just our system, the guys he's playing with. They know him, he knows them. People are zigging and zagging at the proper time, and his reads are good reads. He's not getting in many situations where he's in crowds. He's going from a ball fake to a paint attack and then a jump stop and then the right pass out for either an open three or the hockey assist. So as you move along in your career, so he's, 4th or 5th year, whatever it is, the game slows down, and, you can see things more clearly.
Just obviously talk about reading the game. Tyrese, I think 12 assists, 1 turnover. His assist to turnover since the break is absurd. I mean, just obviously he's always been good at that, but what's he done taking things to kind of a next level in terms of his distribution? And
I was concerned coming into this game because, Miami, we get home at 3 a.m, and then last night a bunch of us went up to Ames for the banner, for being one of like 7 all-time Olympic people that from Iowa State, and then for me the experience of being in that gym and seeing that crowd and the intensity and the college atmosphere was something to behold. It was unlike anything I've ever seen. But we stayed for the whole game. Then he talked to their team after the game, stuff like that. So instead of beating the crowd with 5 minutes to go in the game, which was, the hope of probably me. I'm probably the only one that did, because I'm, concerned about getting him home. Instead of getting home at 1, we got home at 2. So, I was watching his minutes a little bit more closely today, but he played extremely well. And, the high assist, low turnover games are just becoming, part of his calling card. Oh, James Boyd's here.
Yeah,
Prepping for Tuesday?
a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that. But the steals for Tyrese, what do you think of just his ability to be in the passing lanes, and what's kind of transpired over the last few games for him to continue to kind of rack them up?
To be in what?
To be in the passing lanes, Tyrese, the steals.
Well, he's always been great at anticipating. I mean, if he was a football player, there would only be one position for him, and that's free safety. He just has great anticipation. He sees things, he reads eyes, all that kind of thing. He just has a knack for the game. But the great thing is that he's positioning himself very well within our system to make those plays on the ball. They aren't gambles that are overly risky, and that's really, really important.